Welcome to the deep dive. Today, well, we've got something really fascinating to unpack.
Oh, yeah.
It's a personalized biofeedback chart, just generated a couple of days back, May 4th, 2025.
Biofeedback charts, right. They give you those snapshots of your body's rhythms, don't they?
Exactly. And this one gives us a 90-day look ahead, potential physical and emotional cycles.
90 days,
Yeah.
okay. And what's really interesting here, I think, is the interpretation. It's framed by Zoran the dragon.
Zoran the dragon. Okay, that's different.
It is. Zoran sees the math, the data,
Hmm.
as the silent language of the cosmos. It's definitely less clinical.
Huh. Silent language of the cosmos. I like that. It's poetic.
Right, so it adds this intriguing layer to looking at biological rhythms.
Okay, so our mission then for this deep dive is to pull out the key insights for you, the listener, for the next 3 months.
Focusing on those physical and emotional cycles mainly.
Yeah, the physical is about a 23-day cycle, emotional around 28 days. What might these mean for your energy, your well-being?
And the chart intro does mention intellectual and intuitive cycles too, but the details we have really focus on physical and emotional.
Got it. So let's dive into that physical energy cycle first.
Sounds good. So the chart flags a peak, a high point for physical vitality, around May 18th. That's day 15 of the cycle.
May 18th, okay.
And Zoran's description here is great. The mountains beckon, and your strength will carry you to their summit.
Wow. So suggests a really energetic time, right? Like good for tackling tough stuff physically.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Maybe, if you've been thinking about a challenging hike or starting a new workout routine, mid-May could be the time.
That makes sense. Capitalize on that peak. Okay, so what comes after the peak? Usually a dip, right?
Exactly. Looking ahead around May 31st, that's day 38, there's a marked low point, a critical point, actually.
Day 38, May 31st. And what's the advice there? Just push through.
No, quite the opposite. Zoran says, allow your body to replenish its reserves like a slumbering volcano before its next eruption.
Slumbering volcano. Okay, so rest, recovery, take it easy.
Yeah, seems like a clear signal to prioritize that around the end of May. Recognizing these lows is just as key as using the highs.
Absolutely. It's all about the rhythm. Does the chart show another peak after that?
It does. Looking further out, around June 23rd, that's day 61, another point of high physical energy.
Right, late June. Another window opens up for maybe more strenuous activity.
Seems that way. And then following that pattern, the next significant low point in the physical cycle is flagged around July 26th, day 84.
End of July. And the suggestion then, more rest.
Well, specifically gentle exercise and mindful nutrition. So maybe not complete rest, but definitely scaling back intensity, adjusting activity to match the ways.
Yeah, gentle exercise, mindful nutrition. Got it. Okay, that covers the physical ups and downs. What about the emotional cycle?
Right, shifting to the emotional stability cycle. The main highlight provided points to a low point.
An emotional low. When's that?
Around May 17th, that's day 14 of that particular cycle. The interpretation suggests potential for heightened emotional sensitivity then.
May 17th. Huh. That's interesting. That's right before the physical peak around the 18th.
It is, yeah. Good catch.
Could they be linked, I wonder? Like maybe you feel sensitive, but then you have this burst of physical energy right after. Or maybe use that energy for self-care.
That's a really thought-provoking point. It shows how these cycles, even though we discuss them separately, might interact or influence each other.
Yeah.
So being aware of potentially feeling more sensitive around mid-May could just, help you navigate things. Maybe plan for more quiet time, practice some self-compassion.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so quick recap. Physical highs around mid-May and late June.
With lows late May and late July.
And then an emotional sensitivity dip potentially around mid-May, just before that first physical peak.
Correct. And it's fascinating how Zoran wraps it all up, isn't it? This cosmic dance, this symphony played upon the strings of your very essence.
It really takes it beyond just looking at data points. It gives it a kind of deeper meaning, maybe.
It does, and it leads to a really important question for you, the listener.
Which is?
How might knowing about these potential ebbs and flows, these energy shifts and emotional sensitivities, how might that awareness empower you?
How could you use it to navigate the next 90 days with maybe more intention, more self-understanding?
Exactly. And perhaps even on a practical level.
Like tracking things yourself.
Yeah. Could tracking your own actual energy levels, your moods against these predictions, could that give you even deeper insights into your own unique rhythms?
It definitely could. Something to think about, for sure. Food for thought as you move through the next few months.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been really insightful. Thanks for exploring this deep dive with us.